Pokemon, gotta judge 'em all.
Hey, we're back and we're going to be doing another judging of these Pokemans. I just want to judge the shinies today, so we're going to start with Gen 1. Obviously, Bulbasaur, it's barely an off green. I think I'm going to put him down here in D for now. I think that's a good place to start. Ivysaur, it's a little bit better. It has the little, let's bring that Bulbasaur down and put Ivysaur in D. That's better, just because he's got a little bit different flower on top. Same thing with Ivysaur. Charmander, I'm going to give you an E as well. He's barely any different. I don't get what's the point of making a shiny when it's barely any different. It doesn't stand out at all. Charmeleon, same thing. Charizard, S tier for sure. Black, super cool. Love it. Way to go. Squirtle, same thing. Barely any different. In fact, that's even less different, I'd say. E for sure. Or F. And Wartortle, it's kind of like a lavenderish. Same thing with Cannon Boy. It's just like an off purple. It's barely different, but it's I don't know. Let me put those up in D because they're okay. Caterpie, I think, is awesome. It's gold. When I first saw this in Pokemon Go, I'm thinking, yeah, that's actually really cool. A lot better than the green. I almost want to put it in S tier, but I'm going to put it in A because I really like it, even though Caterpie sucks. Metapod, it's B. It's okay. It's orange. And then you go to Venonat, and it's like, wait, is it Venonat or no, Butterfree, right? Like, Venonat should be Metapod's whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm going to give that one an F because it was such a disappointment. Like, you had Caterpie and then Metapod and then just suck boy. Pikachu, another disappointment. Like, it's like slightly more darker yellow. It's not even like goldish. I think it totally sucks. I'm going to put you down in here in Z because it's just a big missed opportunity in my opinion. Raichu, same thing. Z tier. Nah, he's pretty much the same thing, right? Let's put him in E. Really just E for zero effort. Sandshrew, he's kind of cool. I put him in B tier. Sandslash, let's say C because just boring. Nidoran, I think it's Nidoran. It's definitely better. It's usually blue, so yeah, again, I'd put it in C just because. No, I'll put it, yeah, C for boring. It's okay. It's definitely an improvement until it gets to Nidoqueen, and then it just really sucks again. I'm going to put that in F. Like, why? Looks like it's wearing a bra. It's not. Okay. Nidorino, I think it's much better, actually, the blue instead of the pink, because it's the boy Pokemon. Duh, you got to make it blue instead of pink. God, what are you doing over there, Pokemon Company? Again, with Nido or whatever its name is, and then Nidoking. Nidoking actually is S tier because it's darker blue. It looks really good. I'm really impressed with that. Fairy Boy over here. Barely any different. Let's put him in E tier. Clefairy or whatever, Clefable, same thing. Vulpix, I don't really notice a difference. Maybe a little. It looks kind of faded to me. I don't even know what. It looks worse. So, the white one though, what is it? Vulpix Ninetales. That looks really cool. What does a Ninetales usually look like? Ninetales. I spelled it wrong. Ninetales. Ninetales. It's usually white. Okay. Let's just double check here. It's usually white. Okay, so it didn't change much. Shiny Ninetales. Okay, it's kind of, maybe it's got a purplish hue to it. I'm gonna put it in B tier though, because it looks really cool, and I do see that it's got some like purplish tips there. You gotta bleach the tips or whatever. Jigglypuff, again, what did they even change, if anything? E tier. Why am I giving an E when it should be an F, right? A lot of these should be Fs, but I'm trying to spread them out because I got a lot to go through. Wigglytuff, same thing. Zubat, barely any different. Let's put him at D tier. Zooboy, same thing. A lot of these were pointless. Like, if you're gonna just do that, don't even make the shiny. Oddish is pretty okay. I put him at B, I guess. No, I put him at C because it's like, yeah, he's a different color, but does it look good? Same thing with Gloom. Gloom at least looks decent because, well, it's a poison type, so, the coloring does kind of make sense. It's like an off greenish, gross hue. Diglett, I mean, let's put you in Z tier. Would they change the color of the nose? That's dumb. Same thing with Doug Trio. Meowth, I don't see a difference. F tier. Persian, same thing. Psyduck looks really cool. I gotta say that light blue, kind of turquoise, looks good. Kind of looks like that duck from the newer generation. Maybe that's what they were going for. I'm gonna put it in A tier. No, I'm gonna put it in B tier. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Golduck though, that kind of sucks because it's blue normally. So I'm gonna put you down here in E. Growlithe, I think, is a huge missed opportunity. D tier. Same thing with Arcanine. This would have been my favorite shiny of all if they had just painted it blue. Why is Arcanine not blue? Every time I see a shiny Arcanine, it is... I mean, it makes me so mad. Missed opportunity. Poliwag, no change. I mean, whatever. Polyturtle, Poliwag, whatever. Poliwrath. I don't know. It's missing the other one, so same thing. Oh, no. Poliwrath. I think this is the Poliwrath. Yeah, that's actually pretty good, the light green. Kind of looks like Politoed, the coloring. Not really, but yeah, I'm going to put that in actually B. That looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to put Psyduck back in A. Alright, Abra, not care. Abra, don't care. Kadabra. Kadabra's a little bit... Abracadabra is a little bit better. It's got at least some coloring, magenta on it. I'll put them up here in C, I guess. It's kind of vaguely interesting, I guess. Machop, take it or leave it. Oh no, it's slightly better. I mean, it's slightly different, not slightly better. Machoke, I don't know if it's slightly better, but it's pretty different, I guess. It's okay. I wouldn't have went with green, but you know, whatever. C tier. Same thing for Machamp. Tentacool. They changed the eye colors on the very top. I guess they used to be red. Not too interesting. Tentacruel is another big missed opportunity. Could have been really awesome. Ponyta, really cool. I love the blue. That might be S tier. But then where they lose it is with Rapidash. Like, what is this muted off gray shadow color? I don't like that at all. That's terrible. Like, let's put you down in E tier, I guess. I mean, no, that's not fair. I mean, it's better. Is it better than the original? I don't know. It's different. Let's put it in B tier. You know, I'm not too disappointed about it. I'm not a huge Ponyta fan. Okay, Slowpoke. Not much different there. Let's go down. Let's put him in D tier. Okay. All right. We can make these lists bigger. That's good. Slowbro. He's a little bit better with a kind of a light lavender. Let's put him in C tier. It's a little bit better. Metal Boys. What is it? Magneto or Magneto? Let's put you in D. No. You know what? I do actually this looks better in other pictures. It is like an off gold tint, copperish. I do kind of like it. I'm gonna put that in B. Same thing with Magneton, I think. Magnezone looks really cool. I would put him in A just because of the design. Farfetch'd, not much different. D tier. What's Clam Boy's name? I don't know. He looks okay. He looks alright. I'd put him in C tier. The other Clam Boy though, the bigger Clam Boy, he looks better. I'd put him in B tier. Yeah, in fact, I'd maybe put him in A tier. I like the blue. That looks good with it. That's good design. Ghastly, he's got like this bluish too. Slightly better maybe. Not better, but slightly different. Put him in B tier. But then it went against the Haunter. I mean, that's pretty bad. I mean, that's like basically a muted original. I put him in F. And then when you get to Gengar, again, kind of a muted dark gray. I'm not into that. Like, they could have went black. They could have went white. There's so many things that would have been so... White would have been really amazing. That, since everybody loves Gengar, I mean, we got to put you down here in Z, right? I mean, Gengar, is it Gengar or Zengar? Whatever. Onyx, different, but not better necessarily. D tier. Krabby Patty, D tier. King Patty, he's slightly better. We'll put him in B tier. A little off green there. Execute, I kind of like it. Like the golden eggs, I kind of like it. I'm going to put it up here in A tier. Exeggutor, you know, there's not much you could have done with this. So it is pretty cool. It does look like it's shiny, you know, I like that. Cubone, off green, B tier, it's okay. Marowak, I mean, it's even brighter, so I don't usually like super bright colors on them, but you know, it's okay. It looks alright. Hitmonlee, again, it's different. I'll put him in D tier. I'll put him in C tier. And I'm only doing that because he's different. It's good. I think it actually might... no, I'll put him in B tier because I think it's actually an improvement, but it could have been super cool, like bright red or something really awesome, but they didn't go hardcore enough. They should have went more hardcore. Hitmon something? Is it Hitmonlee? I think it's Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan. No, it's Hitmonchan. Okay, it's made after Jackie Chan. Even though it looks like a girl Pokemon. I'm gonna put him at D tier. No, I like the punching glove colors, so put him at B tier. Lick me. B. It looks like an actual shiny. It looks, you know, brighter, like kind of goldish. It's all right. Coughing. I think it's coffee or coughing. It's different. Let's put him at B. It's okay. I think I would have liked it better with not so muted greens and sea greens, but it's all right. Rhyhorn should have been another bright color, like a bright red or something. That would have been so awesome. But I think this is another missed opportunity. Let's put him at C. And we're gonna have to move down a little bit here. I'm running out of room, guys. There's too many Pokemon. There's too many Pokemon. That's my only complaint. I don't know. It's the nurse one. It's, again, muted. I don't like it. No, let's put it down further. It deserves to be an E. Sorry. Tangela, it's okay. I wouldn't say it's an improvement, but it's pretty different. Let's put it at C. I like Tangela, so... Again, I'm not saying a red should have been a lot of these colors, but red or maybe something purple. I don't see a lot of darker colors, like really standout colors. They're just kind of muted, and I really hate the muted colors. Again, plain Horsey. Slight greenish hue to it, not much different. Okay. Seadra. I think it's Seadra. Horse King. It's okay. It's actually maybe a little bit better. I like it. A little bit darker. Sea King, I think. Okay, here's Sea King. Actually, no. The one before it. I don't remember. Again, not much different. Kind of sucks. I think this is the Sea King. Yeah, that one sucks too. Man, a lot of these suck. This one, Starboy. C. No, it's a little bit better. I'd say it's a little bit better. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of whitish with blue in the middle. Same thing with Starmie. Pretty cool. Mr. Mime. I mean, how are you going to improve Mr. Mime? I mean, Mr. Mime is the scariest, horriblest Pokemon of all time. I mean, but you know, the green's kind of alright. I mean, it's basically the same thing. Actually, I think it's an improvement. So yeah, maybe the green makes it a little more lighthearted. Scyther, it's still green. I don't get it. Why even make it shiny? Okay, whatever. Now Scizor, the next generation, the red one. I don't know what they did with that, but that's one of my favorites too. Jinx, stupid, boring, nothing. Electro dude. Kind of slight. It's like a darker yellow. It's like an orange almost. I'd give him a C. Boring. Fireboy, boring. It's more red. Like, who cares? Why Pinsir? Yeah, you know what? I think it is a lot better than the original, because the original was like a really just regular brown. So I'm gonna put this in B. It's all right. Tauros. It's definitely a shiny. It's basically just like a muted, really yellow green. Like you took a highlighter to it. I'd give it a C. Like, there wasn't any point in doing that. Magikarp. I actually like this. This is the one gold Pokemon that I actually kind of like. So I'm going to put it in A tier, because I kind of like that. It really stands out. When you catch a gold Magikarp, you're like, well, first of all, you're super happy because you know you're going to get a Gyarados, which is S tier. I always wanted one of those. Can't find them. Whatever is what it is. Lapras. It's okay. I put him at C. It's not better than the original, that's for sure. Ditto, S tier. It was a pink Pokemon, now it's a blue Pokemon. I like the coloring, it's good quality. That's what they should do. Eevee, what is this, white? Like gray? Like, why? Why do you do that? Everyone loves Eevee, but why would you want one of these? I mean, you would want one of these to evolve it into something really cool, right? But I give this one a D. Vaporeon, this one's good. It's like a lavender. I think that's really the only way you could have gone with it, so I'll give that an A as well. Jolteon's one of my favorites, but not favorite shinies. Like, I do not like that muted green. Just, it's not, well, it looks okay. I'll put him in B. Flareon, boring, E tier. Porygon, Again, it's pretty different, but it's not. I don't think it's better. Put him at C. Should have been more blue and then slight bits of red, or I don't know, maybe even white or something. White and black would have been kind of cool. You don't see that very often with shinies. Fossil Boy, E. Well, let's put him at C because it is different. It's like that slight lavender. You know, I could take it or leave it. Same thing with the Pokemon God, whatever they're calling him these days. I forget what the meme is. Sorry, I'm not down with that. Another Fossil Boy. It's kind of good. I like the green. I'm gonna put that up in C tier. C tier, sure. And Kabuterimon. Sorry, I'm more of a Digimon fan. Let's put him up in C. No, let's put him up in B. Yeah, he's okay. He's alright. Pterodactyl dude. I don't see much of a difference. Boring. Snorlax. You know what? I don't notice a difference. Is he darker? I really don't see much of a difference at all. That's another missed opportunity. Let's put him in Z. He could have been like a really dark red or something, or a bright red, or an orange, or I don't know, something cool. Articuno, boring, E tier. What's the point of doing these? Same thing with Zapdos, same thing with Moltres. Actually, Moltres looks pretty different compared to the other two. I'll put Moltres up in maybe C tier. No, let's put him in D. Yeah. Dragon something. Dragonite. No, Dragonite's the last. I don't know what this guy's name. Dragoon something. Pink. It's actually okay. I'll give it B tier. That's fair. Same with the second evolution. Just regular B tier. It's okay. I don't think it's better, but it's definitely different. But then you get to Dragonite, and that is one of the coolest. Let's go up here and put him in S tier. Duh. I mean, it looks like Puff the Magic Dragon. How could you not put him in S tier? I love that. That's what they should have made the other, the lower evolutions. They should have made him like that purple or green, or like a lighter green or muted, and then made him that bright green. Like, they could have worked up to it. It's like they got to the end, they're like, oh, let's actually make him cool now, Alright. Oh, we've only got 2 more. Mew. Well, let's put him... I actually like this. I actually like this a lot. That kind of light blue. They don't do that a lot. Or they do it with the wrong Pokemon, let's say. And then we got Mewtwo. Let's put him as Z tier, because, like, what missed opportunity. Could have been so cool, and that's just so bland. I mean, look at Z tier. That's so bland. Alright, guys, I think that's all I got for the first generation. If you want to see another one of these, drop a like. Make sure you subscribe. That really helps me out. Lets me know that you're interested in looking at these. Boy, Pokemon official company, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, if you need help, like, reach out, because I could tell you what colors things should be. Arcanine. Let's change Arcanine. Let's get on that, guys. Start a poll. # change Arcanine's shiny. Okay, bye!